Flatters up from behind. We're set for a start. Gates are back. And away they go from the 1,200 meter mark. Swift Action responded quite well towards the inside of the track, but the pace does seem to favour the outside at the moment. Night Tiger showing a good amount of early pace, as well as Axel and Dance Variety, who's in the middle of runners at the moment. Fort Red's also pushing forward into a handy spot. There's about 5 runners at the moment battling for the early lead. Jimmy's Laddie's racing further back in running. Then comes Benjamin, who settled about 6 lengths off the early pace. And last of all at the moment is Kimball O'Hara, who has about 10 lengths to make up as they go past the final 600 metres. Winter Pearl and Night Tiger, those two out in front, nothing much separating them at the moment. Further back in running to Swift Action, who's now moved towards the outside for a run. Fort Red tracks that one towards the inside. We've got Axel as well as Gimmy's Laddie. Dance Variety slowly starting to make headway. Deep Route Benjamin has barely moved at the moment, and Kimball O'Hara is last of all as they go past the false rail. They've got just over 300 metres left to go as Night Tiger, now being tackled by Axel. Deep Route, Swift Action, and Benjamin is really starting to put his length into stride at the moment as Benjamin with Night Tiger fighting it out into closing stages. Dance Variety down the inside is also taking off late. It's Night Tiger out in front. Dance Variety closing down with every stride, but Night Tiger is going to hold on from Dance Variety. Further back to Benjamin, then came Kimball O'Hara. Axel was further back, Swift Action, Fort Red, Gimmy's Laddie, and Winter Pearl was last of all. To Winter Pearl. The winner, the blue sleeves, the blue cap, right down the center of your screen. You can see the sticking to the right hand with Morne Vinar aboard. Now starting to get tackled on the outside by Benjamin. And down on the inside, Dance Variety made a lot of ground up into the closing stages and really ran on and finished well here. But number 9, Night Tiger, just gets the better of number 5, Dance Variety, and will win the penultimate race of the afternoon. Number 9, Night Tiger, the winner for race number 7.
Winner of race 7, number 9, Night Tiger, the son of Rafif from the Candice Robinson yard. Just to mention Christopher Nlutwana, he looks after Night Tiger, so he receives his R1,000 thanks to Hollywood Bets and also Cape Racing. Morne Vinner was the jockey aboard. Morne, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
A little bit of a flying return. Look, good to have you back.
Yeah, I'm working, but hard. Not as light that I used to be, but I'll get there. But yeah, thanks to Candace and the owners, last time he was pulling over a mile, but yeah, I suppose today was the right distance. He came and hustled with me. I didn't break him, I just ride him as I find him. So yeah, he won a good race today.
Well done for the win.
Thank you.
Next up, we're going to chat to Candace. She's standing in the wings with regards to... Candace, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
I know with regards to the mother, she's a very racy filly, and obviously you know the family well, but lovely win from this horse.
Yes, Vicky is a half-brother to Resonate. When he came into the yard, and even as a yearling, he was basically a little miniature horse. He was the tiniest little horse you've ever seen. So he's really quite a way behind most of the horses, and he's just taken his time catching up, I think. We showed that he's had a little bit of ability at home. I don't think he's quite in the same class as Resonate is, but he's the kind of horse that will make his way winning a couple of races or so. And, we've been struggling with him, trying to get him into the race. And last time out, I ran him at Durbanville over a mile with blinkers on, and he really pulled the whole way around, which actually at the end of the day didn't end up being a bad thing, because today at least he was travelling a bit better today. Normally he's at the back of the field just shoving along and then running on late. So it was a nice ride today from Morne. I said to him, try and get him in the race, and he did it quite easy today, and he won a game race. They're not really running on it all today, so we had to try and make a plan, and a good win from him.
Candice, well done.
Thank you. Just well done to the Drews. He's been a special little horse, so I'm just glad that he's won his second race now, and I'm sure that he will be able to win another one.
Well, hopefully we'll keep an eye on him. Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, we got the owners to come across, and James, you're representing again. How you always sent into the firing line?
I know, it's ridiculous. But I must say, we didn't quite expect that. It was a brilliant ride from Morne. Thanks to the Bass Yard. When the horse arrived, he was quite small and we were a bit worried about him, but they've really given him enough time to develop, and now he's a nice size,
With regards to the family, it's lovely to see, Ray, continuing her legacy through these horses.
No doubt about that, and it's nice to see, and it's really a very, very enjoyable hobby for me, and thanks to Ridgemont that bred him, to Craig Carey especially, and very excited.
Well, enjoy him. Well done.
Thanks very much, Vicky.
Well done to James Drew as well as Mark Fullard. As James touched on, Richmond Highlands bred the son of Rafif. Number 9, Night Tiger. Lovely win from him and a lovely ride from Morne Vana.